This flying bucket of bolts has been going on for 200 years, with the same battery. Some buildings still have electricity running, with the same fusion cores, but these cores can only run your power armor for 20 minutes. Please explain it to me, thought the creation engine. Yo dudes and dudettes, this is Ketchu and I'm going to beat up Fallout 4. It was just like any other morning. Hey dear hot stuff.
Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Sorry babe, I was just busy looking at the most beautiful thing in the world, me. I tried to make me look like the real me. Maybe those who have seen me can give me some feedback just how much I failed. I just drank a coffee with my mind. That's brain muscle magic. After my morning coffee and looking at my crotch spawn, somebody was at the door.
Good morning! You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of a big deal.
So you are. This won't take but a moment.
No, I can't wait for the world to end.
I answered a survey at the door for a $20 gift card. What a good day it turned out to be. I set my specials to empower my fists, and some in luck to get Idiot Savant perk. I've been told that to maximize experience input, it's better than high intelligence. My probot asked me to calm the baby down. I'm trying, but get out of the way, you stupid bucket of bolts. I played with the baby loaf, and then I played with his toys. Wife suggested picnic later. I said no. After that, I collapsed on my couch, watched some telly and enjoyed my coffee. Then war happened.
My God.
Oh my god, let's go.
Now I'll drink my coffee first, then we'll go. Get out of the way, woman. I tried pushing and tripping others. Then the Bethesda feature happened. It crashed already. World's ending. Again. Out of my way, weaklings. Is this really the time and the place to propose? Darn. Crashed again. After lowering some of my graphic settings, I was on my way to the bunker.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
By God, you guys are good at what you do. Luckily, that description couldn't fit anyone else in our neighborhood. Come on, come on. I watched the sunset with my spouse and went blind from its radiance. Oh, I can still see. Depunked! They told me to follow the doctor, and we went deeper into the vault. Who's following who here? I entered the hyperbolic time chamber, slept for a while, woke up to me trying to fight something in my dream. That actually sometimes happens to me for real. I've drawn blood from my knuckles by punching furniture corners, and I witnessed a mercenary crew playing a gacha game. Wow, neat. They won a wife and a baby. Oh snap, I guess they didn't want the wife. I should maybe do something, but just 5 more minutes. Man, what a great sleep. Oh no, my wife is dead, and my son has been kidnapped. Sure is too bad I didn't have enough time to form a connection with these people, so I don't feel anything. Getting married and raising a child, it's not enough for me to bond with someone. Oh sweet, I hope there's a pawn shop somewhere. No, just a sick pic for that post-apocalyptic social media. Hashtag one like, one prayer. After admiring my popsicle wife, resisting the urge to lick it, I began making my way through the vault. I stopped to play with some traffic cones and broke all the roaches I could find with nothing but my feelers. What a great morning it turned out to be.
Roaches? Gotta keep.
I tried going back to sleep, but the game didn't let me. And then witness what luck 10 on a roach would look like.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
What happens here? Where is everyone? Like I didn't just see them dead. After making it to the Vault C's office in my looting frenzy, I accidentally picked up a pistol. It got automatically equipped and glued to my hands. I don't know how to get this crap off my hands now without the Pip-Boy. I guess I can hit them like this. Teehee, they made a line. From there, I reached the vault exit, found a Pip-Boy and could finally unequip the pistol. Now get that crap off my hands. Yeah, much better. Yeah, that's how you punch, baby. Come on, move you failed escalator. Watch out, Commonwealth. I'm coming. The elevator took me up, and I was finally unleashed upon the wasteland. Oh, everything is just like how I remember. Yeah, I didn't pay much attention to things. From there, I pillaged everything on my way to Sanctuary.
As I live and breathe,
You don't breathe.
it's leaving so soon.
Leaving so soon? I ignored God's word, read some comics.
Hell yeah.
I freaking love comics. And looked at my special book, which increased my endurance. Back outside, I run through the buildings punching all things buzzing. Stop spitting at me! What a blood fountain. Eat this punch! By the way, there's a cellar here in Sanctuary which is stocked with nice things. Oh, I can finally have that nap. Next up, I started scrapping everything in Sanctuary. Oops. It's a flybot. Or maybe that was his face. While scrapping, I kept saving every 15 seconds because of my newfound PTSD from all the crashing in the beginning. But don't worry, we are not done with crashing yet. Ooh, an invisible tree. State of the art. Future is amazing. A fence post hiding in the bush annoyed me to no end, because I couldn't find a way to scrap it. You win this round.
3 hours later.
Oh, I believe I'm finally done. I deserve a nap. Never mind, I found more. Oh, well, I needed that. I blocked my house from anyone who tried to get in there, because the only furniture left in Sanctuary are in my home, and they are mine. I don't like it when others play with my things. With the power of Idiot Savant on my side, I spent some of my acquired materials to build a labyrinth for anyone who wants to enter my turf. If I was smart enough to create traps, I would have created a gauntlet instead. It is done! After that, I started erecting walls around Sanctuary to prevent anyone from entering from anywhere else. The only way in would be through my contraption. Yeah, okay, that's enough. I'm bored now. For the rest of the materials, I started constructing posts in order to train and grind for XP. My labyrinth grew bigger too. Nice. Now that is art. You can see where I got sloppy, which is effectively everywhere. Nyum. And then I started my training. I like to watch Rocky from time to time. It motivates me to train.
I'm a lover. I'm just a sweet translator.
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. What did you think I was talking about? After reaching level 11, I got dumber. My fists grew harder, and my back stronger. I picked rooted like the cave dweller that I am. Pain drain for the memes, toughness and life giver. Following that, I finally talked to Codsworth, who I've been ignoring this whole time.
You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I kinda feel like that all the time.
Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
I shouldn't have ignored this guy. He gives me food. Now you're talking! After feeding me, he told me I should go to Concord, because the people over there tried to shoot him on sight.
I like these people already.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll get along then.
I don't think he understands sarcasm. Relatable. On my way there, I desecrated a corpse, set my feetsies on Red Rocket filling station ground, picked up the best boy. Who's a good boy? This is the best day ever. Looted the place. Ooh. Got ambushed by the mole rats. They be sleeping now. Shh. And tried to invade their nest, to really hammer in the lesson of what happens if you try to gnaw at my toes. Then I got stuck in a loading screen for a billion years. After reloading a save, I did Red Rocket again. Now I'm quick saving more often. I played with the rats once more, reached the cave, and got stuck trying to save the game before entering the nest. Why is it saving so long? Consider that lesson learned. I left Red Rocket without touching the rats. Rodents are clearly bad news. On my way to Concord, I found some more bugs to punch, and I performed a surprise attack on Raider Scum. That's not me being mean, it's literally in his name. Hey yo, heads up! Dog meat learned from watching me. And I went Muhammad Ali on the rest of them. Get out of my way!
Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Fine, I'll grab the laser musket, but I'm not using it, because I'm afraid of loading screens, now more than ever. I saved the game, before entering the museum. Avoiding the rat hole worked, ha! Inside, I could hear the gunfight going strong. Time was of the essence here. So this captures the moment US forsake tea. I don't wanna be buried in a museum of freedom. God, I'm good at improv. To save myself some time down the line, I went downstairs to grab the fusion core and got stuck trying to hack the computer. I've had it happen to me on this specific spot in the past too. Wish I remembered it. Oi jumaliste. It just works. I reloaded a save, fisted a raider from behind, stole his knuckles, and went downstairs to mess with the console again. Okie dokie, saving the game.
There we go.
God, I'm good at what I do. After grabbing the fusion core, I began sending all the ablutophobes into oblivion. Yo, no, whoopsie daisies. Have you ever punched someone so hard they exploded? Hello! Ow! That's what you get from bringing a gun into a fist fight. After that, I had a fruitful exchange with Mr. Gravy.
And those raiders want us all dead, including you.
Oh really? I couldn't tell.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks. Good to meet someone who really cares.
Gravy and Turds told me about the fusion core downstairs, behind the locked terminal, that they can't get to. I can relate. It defeated me once too. I agreed with Gravy to shoo off the hooligans come moving outside. Hey boy, look at what I got. Yeah.
Angry.
Sorry, what? I'm listening now. Oh, you're done. Okay. After celebrating Doc Meat's new sick look and ignoring Mama Murphy's insane ravings, I saved my game before braving another loading screen. Okay. If you wanted attention, you got it. I began pacifying the raiders surrounding the museum with the power of... I don't need this. My fists.
Why don't you get down here? Let's you and my boys have a little talk.
As you wish. Get some of this. After playing with the raiders for a while, a dead glove jumped in joy from witnessing us having such fun, and it joined the fray. Come on, let's fight. You wuss wuss. Oh. The dead glove's skull drew me around like a sack of potatoes, while I kept eating my stimpaks to sustain this beautiful temple that is my body, which was getting hella abused. Eventually, we settled our differences, and I thanked the crowd for witnessing my performance. Maggot!
That was a pretty amazing display.
I know, right? After helping Preston by defeating all his enemies for him, he asked me if I could wipe his butt too. I said sure, and told him to wait in Sanctuary. I'd get to him when the time was ripe. Mama Murphy told me to go somewhere, but I didn't listen. Luckily, my Pip-Boy did. I followed them to the Sanctuary anyway. 2 reasons. All the XP they find is mine, and the maze I made, I watched them get stuck in it. It was glorious.
Take your time.
Yeah, you too. My fusion core's almost empty, so I'm leaving this bad boy here. I'll have to come back for you later. After all, I picked up Pain Drain perk. Spoiler alert, I never came back for the armor. Now what I didn't mention was the fact that I was overburdened the whole way from Conquer to Sanctuary. I was prepared mentally to make fat stacks of cash by selling my loot, and wasn't about to give up on it. Yep, regretting the labyrinth now. Halfway back to Concord, I realized that Dog Meat is obligated, under the law of video game companions, to share my burdens. By sheer happenstance, a caravan bought my loot on my way to Trudy.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong place.
Dang it, rejected again. After that, a pack of puppers were after my well-toned buttocks. Whoa! I handed out some knuckle sandwiches, and Dog Meat took out one of his kin. He's such a cold-hearted good boy.
Whoa, easy there.
Oh no, our eyes met. Now it's a Pokemon battle. Hitmonchan!
Big mistake. That was nuts.
I know, right? Trudy is now in the possession of most of the ammunition I was carrying, because I sure as heck wasn't going to need it. Next up, I found myself at a drive-in that was located nearby. I played some whack-a-mole rats, and became the owner of some real estate. Ooh. From there, I went to say hi to a mercenary, and strolled to a nearby Super-Duper Mart to finally use my gift card. Once inside, I released the Protectron, then beat it to death. It's the circle of life. Next up, I burglarized everything that wasn't nailed down. I tried leaving through the back, but got almost defeated by another terminal. On my way to Cambridge, I got ambushed by some ghouls. Discovered a T-posing one, and navigated myself back on the open road. Okay, after the 4th ambush, I followed Dog Meat into more trouble, and hugged a mine by accident. Yo. Godspeed, Dog Meat. Following that explosion, the raving zombies were laid to rest, and I walked into another trap. Ow! Oh. Did somebody knock? From there, I headed further south, following the sounds of battle, looted a raider's fanny, observed a ghoul performing a trick, and arrived at Cambridge Police Station. I met with the Brotherhood of Steel. They were beating up people with terrible skin condition. Wow, that's really mean. So anyway, I joined them. After a bit of roughhousing, Valerie Dance requested my help in clearing some androids over at ArcJet. This is clearly America. Androids have no place here. It's all about them apples, he also told me. It was going to be unpaid internship. Well, I didn't really get it. But if I get to beat up some stuff, I'm game. He also told me to take everything he has from inside the station. No need to tell me twice. To honor the memory of recently beat up, I placed a point in Ghoulish. Inside the station, I rummaged through the containers for anything valuable. Watched the ceiling light swing about, observed dog meat denying reality, and got stuck in a long loading screen. No crash this time, however. Before heading to ArcJet, I took all my trash back to Sanctuary for safekeeping. Went back to the police station, talked to Dance, and told him that I was ready to use him as human shield, and got stuck in a loading screen. Again. Dance and I began dancing our way over to ArcJet. On our way there, we witnessed a staged fight. After playing tag with everyone, I stole all that I could, but Dance didn't care for the loot. He has a condition which makes him very goal-oriented. I also punched the bug, spent a lot of effort trying to score another hit, but Dance stole the kill, just as I was about to make my mark. That pissed me off. Brah. Before entering ArcJet, Dance had some doubts about my capabilities, but I told him exactly what I'd say at my second rodeo.
This isn't my first rodeo.
Dance babbled some more. I didn't listen. He went inside, expecting me to back him up. Idiot. Once inside, I knocked over as many sensory bots as I could. Before Dance could get to them, he did break few of them, which annoyed me to no end. With robots, I can be as hardcore as I want and it'll still be PG-13. I accidentally entered the door without saving. That scared me a bit.
Oh, thank God it didn't crash.
As thanks for breaking some of my toys, I left Dance to deal with the bots alone. I watched him struggle. I could watch this all day. And then fried him to teach him a lesson. Then I wagged my finger at him. Tut tut tut. I hope you're sorry. He was sorry. I picked up everything off the ground that I could find. Went upstairs with Dance. Yeah. And we laid waste to the robots ruminating in there. Once back outside, Dance insisted on paying me. After first telling me he was not going to pay me, and handed me my first legendary weapon. I don't need this crap, but I guess it's a nice memento. Even though I'm not going to use it in combat, doesn't mean I can't have fun with it. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Ooh, sorry, dog meat. Aww. My next course was clear. I began making my way to Diamond City, but I found a small raider camp near a bridge on the way. I thought of ignoring it, but I have a duty of preventing raider overpopulation, and if I don't do it, someone else might tap into that sweet nectar of experience. Perish! After that, I stopped by a fight between Diamond City guards and some green smugs. I'll show you how it's done. Not to waste any more time, I handed some jabs to the mutant puppers, wrestled with the giants, and watched a Brahmin go over the speed limit. Okay then. Once I reached Diamond City Gate, I tried to trick the game into letting me through the gate without triggering the cutscene. It goes something like this. Punch the piper, then lower your mitts. The gate opens, and you can just waltz in. Dogmeat didn't get the memo, and kept trying to eat Piper's face. Hello. I tried a few times more, but it was clear to me that Dogmeat was in for some time out at home. Good boy, good boy.
Might be best if we split up for a while, boy.
I immediately regretted my decision, tried to recruit him back.
Come on, boy.
But he was having none of it.
Time to go.
Okay. I smacked Piper, then lowered my palms, gave her the pupper eyes, and by doing so, I ignored the commotion at the gate. Let me in!
Piper, who let you back inside?
Ignoring that, windows were my target. My pockets were full, because of the leprechauns earlier. Then I wandered around the city, found an old-timer creeping near the wall, who asked me to go grab some paint for him. Sure thing, pal. I went to a small store nearby. The local clerks were more than happy to help me get everything I needed. Nice. At this point you might be wondering, why am I helping people when I'm not really getting paid? It's because I'm strong. Strong people don't put others down. They lift them up and then slam them on the ground. Yeah. There were some raiders outside too. Time to go meet your friends. Back at Diamond City, Kyle was accusing Riley of being a synth, so out of curiosity, I cracked Riley's skull open. There were no components inside. I reloaded a safe, punched his brother instead, and everyone liked that.
At least someone in this town did more than just stand and gawk.
After that, I went back to the old creep, handed him the paint, and then got paid. What a great day it's been so far. That evening, I went to enjoy myself at a local bar. And a walking, talking beef jerky forced me into a dialogue.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
And handed me a quest. I hate it when that happens. That quest is actually pretty interesting. I have to remember to do it later. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Later that evening, I had a chat with Ellie about finding her boss for her, because willpower alone doesn't pay the bills. Her best description for me was the clothes her boss wears. Nothing about being a literal walking scrapyard. Oh well. After that, I went to sit by the noodle shop and contemplated for 8 hours, came into conclusion that stools are uncomfortable, and then the major himself provided me some valuable input.
Excuse me, but I'm very busy right now.
Oh cool, I don't remember asking. Then another dialogue and a quest was forced on me.
Hey, I think those Bobroff brothers are looking for you.
Legendary! I don't usually drink this early, but back to the bar it is. The barkeep with a weird accent asked me to help his friend, who has a face for the radio and voice for print, to build up some confidence. I was worried that it was going to be complicated, but in the end, we just beat up some guys at the bar, and then in a brewery. Good time all around. His name was Cougar. We also beat up the barkeep. He's regretting now the monster he created. Back at Diamond City, the news of an arena nearby, run by raiders, touched my eardrums. That sounds awesome! I don't care what it was I was doing. I have a new course. On my way there, I got to play with some pooches. One tried running away. No, the game's not over yet. Then I had an argument with some raiders.
Nice.
Somehow ended up playing on roofs of some tall buildings. And in an effort to get down, I entered Layton Towers. Inside, I found, and you're not going to believe this, more raiders. What a good day it turned out to be. One lady raider, later, thought I was using a stealth boy.
I think you're assholes using a stealth boy.
Even though I was standing right in front of her, I think the yes men around her just don't dare to tell her that her eyes are going bad. There was punching, explosions, and good time all around for the whole family. This is what you get for being naughty. How am I on the freaking roofs again? Once I made it outside, I had the toughest fight I've had thus far. Take that punch! After slapping everyone, I made it back on the ground level, using a handy-dandy elevator, and following a short hike, I punched myself into the combat zone.
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubble gum, and I'm all out of ass.
Everyone in there was hit by and struck by a smooth imbecile. After that, another one from the beef jerky clan wanted to sell me a girl. I declined. Don't let anyone dictate your future, lady. You got this.
Have it your way.
Before reaching the subway, where Ellie's boss was hiding, yeah, I was still on that quest, I went to meet Shrek. He rose from his swamp, all excited like. Dogmeat is just swimming away. You wanna go, big guy? I punched Shrek in his handsome face. He didn't appreciate that. It was a pretty difficult fight. I stabbed so many stimpaks into myself. Bro, it was just a prank. I looked like a cactus, but in the end, I was awarded with Furious Power Fist. I sincerely forgot that this was the prize. Now there's some more fisting to be done. Excellent! After that hard-fought victory, I entered the subway station, listened in some bad lad conversation, got bored, and put armor on Dogmeat. You're such a handsome boy. Following that, I introduced my fist to the triggermen. Oh sweet, I found another trap. Had a brain aneurysm when I found a cooking pot. I've played so much Project Zomboid that I got some ideas from this here cooking pot. And after having my share of the fun, I snapped out of it and got back on track. Subway tracks, get it. The last trigger man before the vault needs to make an appointment with his dentist. 9 out of 10 dentists love me. The last one has morals. After that, I made it to vault doors. And Dogmeat really couldn't wait to sink his teeth into something. Relatable. I boxed my way through the vault. Eat this punch! You, have some too. Here? Ow. You're pretty good.
Blood and thunder!
Until I found Dino. And Dogmeat tried to make new friends. What? He didn't want to be friends with you. So I sent him down to Heckle, where he can meet and inbreed with other dog haters. I found Inspector Gadget. He looks like a broken crash test dummy, but I like his personality a lot. I began bashing my way out, discovered a tasty snack on one of the triggermen, met with a legendary salami face, sent Maloney and his riffraff to sleep, and suffered through whatever this was. Nick, you okay? Are your wires crossing? Back at Diamond City, I donated some clothes and guns in exchange for caps, and decorated dog meat with a skullcap bandana. Who's my little badass? My earlier fights learned me good, and I bought all the stim packs that I could, without using any of my caps of course, by trading it for the crap that I don't need. That's how I always play these kind of games. I hold on to my money until the game is over. When I was about to hand Nick back to Ellie, I noticed that he was nowhere to be seen. The evidence points that I didn't make sure he was in the car before leaving the parking lot. I'm such an awful parent. After going back and picking up Nick, I handed him over to Ellie. We had a chat about something Sean. Oh yeah, right, my son's missing. He's small but hard to miss, he screams, and has the capability to stink up this entire stadium if left unchecked. I don't think he appreciates my sense of humor. The fun wasn't over yet. Nick invited me to play detectives, and we went to invade Kellogg's home. On our way there, Nick started inspecting the wall. Please move.
Nick.
Hold your horses.
You hold your horses. We couldn't get in. The door was locked. Even Nick couldn't hack it open. And he's 80% lockpick. So I went to the Cloud District to ask Mayor for help. I met Piper on the way. She was raving to the secretary. Oh no, don't talk to me. I ignored her and sweet-talked Mayor into giving me the key with charisma of 1.
Oh, of course.
Once inside the target residence, I took everything valuable as reparations for wasting my time. We were looking for Kellogg, the guy who stole my kid and shot my wife. Maybe I should have mentioned that earlier. Anyway, he wasn't there. For my next trick, I showed the dog a bunch of nothing in my hand. He got agitated, and now I'm following him. We went out into the wasteland. We played detectives and searched for clues together. We had such a good time. Haha, Dogmeat, wait up! We chased rats, wrestled with bears, jabbed some ghouls, and talked with a bucket.
I can't feel my legs.
Tee. Tonight we dine on crab soup. These guys are tough to put down. Following all that distraction, we eventually made it to Fort Hagen. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
Yeah. The only way inside the fort was through the roof. It's moments like these that makes me think using guns would be kind of nice. Parkour! There we go. Say your prayers, Kellogg.
I'm coming.
Inside Hagen, I punched all the make-believe men in the face.
Fragtastic.
And eventually, after getting lost in the first level multiple times, I thought it was a boxing bag. I'm disappointed. I found the cereal box man himself.
My sins are standing down. Let's talk.
He killed my wife, but he wants to talk now? Hilarious. After that peaceful exchange, I found a piece of Kellogg that looked interesting. So I stuffed it in my pocket. This will be an emergency snack in case things get bad. With Kellogg now turned to dust, I took an elevator back to the roof and watched dog meats pass during the ride. You know what they say about men and big planes? Just saying. Back in Diamond City, I chatted with the two Snoops. Piper is a journalist, you see. Forgot to mention that. Our little Mystery Incorporated gang came into the conclusion that scooping up Kellogg's brain was the next natural step. Gruesome! Then Piper told me I owe her an interview, despite us talking for the first time today. I'm nobody's peach. On my way to Good Neighbor, I got lost, and this somehow happens every time I'm heading there. But I captured a sick shot of Good Neighbor over the walls. It looked as dead as ever. Oh, freaking finally. How can I get lost every time coming here? Huh, snacks? Nah. Finn the human tried to threaten me at the door.
Hey, hold up there.
That is so cute. I really love bad guys, because nobody cares what I do to them.
I like you already.
Han BB complimented my punch.
Well, hello.
I flirted with the real doll and the banshee.
Yes.
Next up, Memory Den. Say hi to Dr. Amari. I told her that I wanted to invade a dead man's brain. She called my idea stupid, but when I handed her my emergency snack, she told me,
What's this? This isn't a brain.
Oh nice, I can see why they call you a doctor. Dr. Amari sent me into Kellogg's memories. I trudged over some neuron noodles down the memory lane and learned that the Institute uses teleportation to move their Terminators around.
Bye.
Dr. Amari told me about the scientists hiding in the glowing sea, where nobody goes because of high levels of radiation.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak.
Yes. The androidinators are very concerned about the radiation. They surely can't scout out that place. I think I should take my intelligence of 1 outside, and Amari should stick to identifying brains. On my way out, Nick played a prank on me.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You cheeky dickwaffle.
During my travel to the glowing backwater, I encountered a vertibird playing around. It descended near me on the ground, and of course I had to try punching the thing. It bleeds. What? Guys, I was just joking. I'm sorry. That didn't happen. Next I observed a ghoul perform a seductive dance for me. Yeah, you go, girl! Next up, I found a small shack with an alpha deathclaw living inside. Oh no. I decided against pissing it off, but he wanted to turn us into hashtags anyway. Luckily, some ghouls came by to pester him, and he had his claws full playing with them. Dog meat, come here. After beelining it to the other direction, I finally arrived at the edge of the glowing sea. I really like this place. It has nice ambience. I told Amari I'd do this naked. I won't back down. Not long after, I met the biggest murder of ghouls I've yet to experience with my body. Amazing! Just cracking open some cold ones. From there, I continued sliding my feet towards Virgil's cave. Say hello to the children of tiny particles. These guys are wackos. They don't bait. Ooh, grab baskets. I sincerely forgot these existed. All kinds of PTSD did a shook on my mind. Cazadors from New Vegas, mosquitoes from Valheim. I can never listen to buzzing wing sounds the same again. Before entering the green man's swamp hole, I stopped to butcher his bouncer. I guess we are doing this now. Oh boy. How? I could have left it alone, but I think we all know I would have forgotten about it and then later was out of the cave with my guard down, just to get manhandled by it. Up yours too, buddy. Following that struggle snuggle, I invaded Virgil's hole. Thanks, Dogmeat.
Prepare to bear witness to the beginning of Shrek 2.
No sudden moves.
Where the big green unit becomes human.
Shrek 2 handed me a new quest. I need to find a T-1000, an Institute super android, created by Dr. Giro, and take him apart, like old used flatback furniture. Virgil also mentioned something about a serum, but I didn't listen. Well, I'm sure it wasn't important.
Excellent.
On my way out, I stole his trash. Leave me alone, you buzzing blockheads! Boom! Headshot. So this is where my target is. Green tech, whatever. Can you not? Knock knock, coming in. Between me and Rob the Robot was a group that fancied themselves the Gunners. I was going to call my group the Fisters, but that wouldn't have sit well with anyone. So anyway, I showed them that my fists are superior to their guns. Maggots! Some of them turned believers and began fighting back with their fists, like men. I am indubitable. I didn't want to draw too much attention to the fact that there were ever more traps. More often than not, I experienced their effectiveness firsthand with my whole being. Aye, aye.
I want this one's head.
Please? I proved the power of my paws to the gaggle of gunners. Not even the Synthroid or the hostages could stand against them. There we go, no loose ends. So this is what I was after. Satisfied with my work, I checked out Dogmeat's sick moves. Who's a good doggy? Back in Good Neighbor, Dr. Amari took a look at the chip, told me it wasn't a brain, and that my next target is the railroad. Ah, I see. Wink wink, wink. I went to see Trudy, to feed her my trash, and she was once again attacked by no-goods. Is she a professional victim or something? Okay, I'm back on the correct trail. No, get back down. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. The other way. A rare green Machamp tried to use self-destruct on me, which drove me of course, but by sheer happenstance, close to where I needed to be. An old church stood tall before me, little bit ransacked, but tall nonetheless. I invaded its insides and began looking for the mole people. Some bouncers came lunging at me on the ground level, but I showed them my get out of any situation free card. Went downstairs, and figured out their password, which was basically just password.
It spins.
Amazing. The door opened. They were waiting for me in the dark, ready to ambush. Dr. Amari says hello. After completing the hit Dr. Amari placed on these weirdos, I analyzed the chip.
Bingo.
Maybe I should do them a favor and cross some more names here. And went to play in the sewers with Dogmeat. Now who's the best boy? Once back outside, Dogmeat showed me a bunch of nothing. Don't worry, good effort, boy. From there, we traveled back to Virgil's cave and handed him the information.
How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh god, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines.
Even Virgil thinks they are embarrassing. After we had a laugh on their expense, Virgil informed me that a signal interceptor was necessary in order for me to get to the Institute, and that I'd need help building it. We have two choices then, either the Minutemen or the Brotherhood of No Fun Allowed. Railroad would have also been an option, if Dr. Amari wasn't out for their blood. I went to Sanctuary to find Gravy. He already owed me some favors, because I saved him earlier, and let them stay at my home.
I need your help with these schematics.
Despite that,
I've had word from a settlement that needs help.
I had to help him with his problems first. Before leaving Sanctuary, I got disrespected by Marcy.
Help out or get lost.
Wow, rude. My next target was 10 Pines Bluff. I met some rats, pubbers, and watched a vertibird play with the big antenna before reaching my goal.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Well, good day to you as well. The resident settlers were having some raider problems. For according to them, we are coming all the way here from Corvega assembly plant to cause trouble. Oh goody! I was afraid this was going to get complicated. Killing raiders? Easy. Before reaching the plant, I witnessed some raiders firing mini nukes in the distance. These guys really know how to party.
Shoot him! Shoot them all!
I ignored the guards at the entrance, entered the plant, dealt with the disgruntled guard following me. Nice, Dogmeat, and sent all the raiders to heaven. Or hecko, somewhere where there's soap, hopefully. Please don't shoot at my dog. I left the plant through the front door, gave the guards a piece of my mind, and returned to the 10 Penny Bluffs.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of them.
No kidding.
I got paid only 98 caps for exterminating a whole pack of raiders.
Seems to be growing well.
Displeased, I stole their tomatoes and returned to Sanctuary. With my first Minuteman quest completed, I think it's so cute when these guys pretend to do stuff. Garvey had clearly had enough with my Pathfinder gauntlet, as he was taking the long way patrolling Sanctuary.
I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen.
I'm not interested in your life story.
Just hear me out.
Yes, there's no avoiding this one. Now Garvey wants to make me a general.
No.
I tried saying no, but he refuses to help me unless I agree to lead the Minutemen. I just need a little bit of help myself, man.
Okay.
I had a chat with him. He gave me the okay to talk to Sturgis about the teleportation thing, and sneakily slid in another settlement quest before the conversation was finished. Up yours, Garvey. Then I got stuck on the terrain myself trying to parkour back on the road. Yep, regretting my stupid maze even more now. Okay, Sturgis, let's do the thing. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's ready. Now I'll just have to step on this thing.
Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's just there for decoration.
Things are going swimmingly.
Hold on to your butt.
Now that's good advice. Here we are. The Institute. I was so excited to meet my son that I put on my best dress, met him face to face, and I started to work on my regrets. First, all the martial arts lessons he missed. I started by testing his reflexes. No son of mine is this weak. Yeah, this old dude is actually my son. I agreed to join the Institute, and I went to play with the toilet. It's been a while since I had a drink. My crotch spawn asked me to talk to all the department heads, to get to know them. Justin wanted to know how I defeated a cursor, since they are supposed to be tough. I didn't dare to tell him that I just punched it into oblivion.
I'd very much like to know how you
At this point, I got stuck. I talked to everyone, but wasn't sure what to do next before I could proceed. After running around for a while, I looked it up and my mind was blown. I had to spy information for Sturgis before I could continue. I don't know how that makes any sense. Okay then. From there on, I was able to fast travel between Overworld and the Institute. Sweet! I hope nobody saw that. Wow, Dogmeat, how are you here? Oh boy, am I ready or what? My next mission was to take care of an android gone rogue. And of course it was a leader of some raider gang. I didn't have any locations close to the operation zone that I could fast travel to. But that's no problem. Dogmeat loves the long walks we do. There was this huge pond in the way. But because I'm the most resilient thing in the Commonwealth, I just swam across it. Ah, now that was refreshing. I misread that Boston Predatory School. I found some toys nearby that I collected. I wonder if Sean would like to play with these, and then spend a while playing with the tricycle. After traveling further, I discovered a funeral taking place. I paid my respects. This is a cool style teabagging, and ventured on, but not for long. Cool. Wow! It gave birth to Dogmeat. Yahoo! Huh? Ow. Crap is that? Crap battle! It was a Mirelurk queen, and she was kicking my fanny. Weird. This usually happens after I eat, right before bed. Sometimes you just gotta know when to hold and when to fold. Right now, it's folding time. A brave raid arena came to my rescue. Lol, thanks for the help. I used the chance that she provided with her life and escaped to the open sea. I watched in amusement while the queen and the raiders fought it out. A vertibird joined the play too. Wow. After a while, I closed in from behind to secure the kill, just at the right time. Nice! Teamwork makes dreams work. Or something. I'm not sure how the saying goes. I sent the children to their mama. The raiders and I celebrated. And the raiders gave me some of their ammunition as thanks for helping them out. Thank you! We make a pretty good team. From there, I swam across another body of water to meet with the toaster, who was supposed to help me with my mission. You might want to buckle up for the rest of this shit show.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Good. I was starting to get bored.
I see. Oh no. Oh, this is becoming weird. Okay. It was clear that we have now reached an area with higher level opponents like... Ooh, a legendary raider. Alpha Rabbit Mongrel Skull. And legendary Rabbit Mongrel Star Skull. These sound like Chinese wushu novel bad lad names. The legendary raider gave me a set of combat armor and a stern handshake as thanks for a good duel.
Sloppy tactics, bad aim. This won't take long.
Bah, I'll show you worse aim and no tactics. This is how you do it, like so. Next, the coordinator wanted to challenge a vertibird. I watched from the sidelines and giggled. Coursers really are something. Oh no. Then, an Assaultron came to play as well, and I had my Draw Me surface, that glowing face. It shoots laser that has pulverized me many times in the past. Oh boy, I didn't remember they do that too. So was that enough commotion? You ready to talk now?
Yes, sir. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard.
And everything else, it seems.
Alright, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
I celebrated the combat armor too early. A Brotherhood of Yoink variant combat armor now covers the temple that is my body. Sick! So anyway, next up we had the raiders stationed on some boats connected with bridges. It was kind of troublesome running around with all that open space. I kept getting hurt, but luckily I had stimpaks for days. And it's a good thing that I did, because with my intelligence of 1, my body is too stupid to absorb the healing nutrients effectively. There was a whistling sound. Oh no. And a boom. Nothing else much happened. We found Gabriel, the synthroid leading the raider gang. I used a cheat code to turn it off. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start! Then we turned off his friends too, and returned the bot home. And my son gave me my own room.
I had quarters prepared for you.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. I was also promised a generous stock of arms, but it was all trash. I don't think I need this, with my interrobligence of 1. Hey son, can you see me? Ha ha ha! After taking a shortcut, I spoke to Sean, and he asked if I knew the railroad. To be honest, I can't be seen with them.
Railroad? Never heard of them.
Oh, come now. Let's not play games. I know full well. They were instrumental in your reaching the Institute. Don't worry. I don't hold it against you.
I don't think this played out like Bethesda thought it would, since at this point this conversation is weird. My son thinks they are embarrassing, and for that, they deserve to die. That task fell to me. Oh boy, another hit on them. They really pissed off other people.
Sounds pretty simple.
I can do simple. I traveled to Bunker Hills, met with a toaster, and began frying railroad agents with the thing. No. I can't target this guy. Oh, he's dead. That explains. Oh, Brotherhood is not yet my enemy. Okay, cool. You guys carry on fighting then. So who's gonna win? The Probot won. Okay, you guys have fun with that. Oh, there was XP hiding here. While fighting Railroad, I destroyed a turret.
You killed it.
And that pissed off a Railroad Plus agent. I knew it. You guys think toasters are sentient. Nothing much happened. Institute went pew pew, Brotherhood of Steel went dakka dakka, and Railroad ceased to exist. We reached the end of the tunnels with my Probot, set the defective drones into factory settings, and destroyed a couple of my sensors while recalling them. Ah, my eyes, my ears.
A Gatling laser.
You, dog meat, I'm carrying too much. Where is my best boy? Dog meat was nowhere to be seen. He's too smart for me. Darn it. Where is dog meat when you need him? After wasting tremendous amount of time, I finally checked my Pip-Boy and realized that dropping just one item would improve my situation. Okay, I can walk again. The brawl for Bunker Hill was over, and I TP'd back to the Institute, only to realize that my son wanted to change the locations out of the blue. CIT ruins. Ugh. Okay then. Of course, just to talk to my boss / Sean, I'd have to fight my way through some orcs. Nothing's ever easy, but the best things in life don't come easy anyway. Hello. Surprise! CIT ruins ain't much of a maze, but I still got lost in it. But I didn't feel too bad. I got to experience the Institute technology at its best. Impressive. Perish! Oh, yeah, okay, meat. Give me. My exit was just behind a frail plywood wall. Of course not. I could punch a dead glove to death, wrestle down a behemoth, jab through a Mirelurk Queen's armor. But plywood? Man, plywood's got me beat. I was frustrated and lost. Yo, Nick. It looks like you've seen better days.
Greetings, sir.
Yeah. See you later, Nick. Oh, I found Nick's hat. Anyway, why is he naked? Well, I'm not here to judge. If you gotta feel free, Nick, you do you. Where am I supposed to go? For a while, I considered ending this embarrassment. What the cha? But after running around like a chickenless head, I eventually found the right set of stairs. It was a pain in the ass to get here.
Son, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once.
Yeah, I never used to go outside either, thanks to the bombs. People are now living in the moment, not a phone in sight. Everyone outside enjoying the sun and dying of radiation cancer. Anyway, Sean went blah blah, good work, yada yada, invited me to join the invited me to join the directorate meeting and beamed out in front of me. Why couldn't we have gone together, son? Back at the Institute, I followed Sean, super slowly. I can tell the boy doesn't work out. Into the doctorate meeting, and had Radiant AI do its thing.
Unit X688.
When I tried to listen in on some conversations. Thank you, I'm trying to listen. That was a lie. I didn't listen. My son got my attention, like he's always wanted, with shocking news. He has cancer. I didn't tell him, but I wanted to, that muscle mass prevents cancer. I wish he took after me more, but just like his mother, he was soon going to leave me behind. You'd think that was the end of bad news, but no. Sean saved the worst for last and named me his successor. I was to lead the Institute now. I wouldn't normally support nepotism, but hey, it's me. Me!
I have every confidence you'll make a fine director.
Ah, thank you. I like my butt clean. Hey, remember that time when I got a new job? Yeah, I didn't listen either. Luckily, the game holds my hand. I talked to Allie. She needed a new power something unit from inside Mass Fusion.
Consider it done.
Of course, that wasn't enough. She's coming with us. For immersion's sake, I tried to tell her off.
Is that really necessary?
Because she's a scientist whose weak legs have never seen the great outside. But she's a girl boss. My advice is unnecessary. I can respect that.
I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option.
There is an option, stay here. I wonder if I can survive this fall. Shortcut. Ow. Just my legs. Walk it off. No biggie. Ah, good as new. I repeat, I'm supposed to take care of Allie now. Oh boy. I would have been worried if I didn't know that Bethesda won't let her die, even if I pushed her off the building we are going in. And it's a very tall building indeed. Before beaming to Mass Fusion, the game warned me that I would become enemies with the Dark Brotherhood. Has my body ever been so ready? I was eager to try my fists on some new dummies, and Fallout 4 made sure I didn't have to wait for long. There's rarely a dull moment. It's like I'm undressing him. For my next failure, I faced the hardest challenge thus far. A computer! I didn't have high enough level to hack it, so I listened to some lit mixtape, hoping to find the password.
What did they promise you, Carl?
Carl.
There was no password, and I wasted my time. I ran around aimlessly for a while, exhausting possibilities, until I found the missing piece. Finally a puzzle that's on par with my abilities. With the password safely lost in my short-term memory, I went back to the terminal to unlock the information I needed.
Aha, I didn't read any of that. Aha, see ya, Doc.
It's an ambush.
Oh yeah, it was too quiet. Hello. How rude. Stay behind me.
Even though I provided cover for her, she takes orders from nobody. She's nobody's bitch.
Unfortunate. That's okay. Just you take a rest. Why am I suddenly carrying too much?
I enjoyed the target practice until they cut the power to the elevator.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Ali thought it was clever. I thought it was stupid, because now they're all getting punted. Ooh, I like her. After I knocked out the remaining metalheads.
That was fun. Let's do that again.
I flicked the switch. The power was restored, and I left Ali behind again.
See ya.
Then ground level. Siblings of alloy.
Pow! Kapow!
More waiting. And the big thing with the power thingamajig we need. Ellie told me she'll watch my back while I'll die of radiation poisoning.
Oh yeah, that's great. Let me go in then. It's like I have the radiation suit.
I took some rad eggs and thought that would be it. But no. It was clearly not enough. I was caught off guard. Radiation is deadly and dangerous. Who knew?
Wow.
I ate rad meds like candy just to survive. Come on, we are going. Can you hurry this up? Please, please. Okay, cuts it.
Oh boy. That was close.
The fun was far from over. A sentry bot arrived at the scene and rearranged my insides. I ate some stuff to keep myself from dying. No idea where the food paste is from. Unlike usual, the big bad machine exploded all over my face. Following that, a Protectron announced its participation. I handed it its trophy. With pleasure. Get it? Cause I punched it. It didn't need spin.
I can't reach up there. Good job.
My traumies also stopped by to say hello.
Oh, I hate these things.
I should consider myself lucky. It's not every day I get to meet my traumies face to face like that.
Dog meat, if you just step aside, you wouldn't be getting shot.
On our way out, Ali told me that she will hold off the bad lads, while I'll escape back to the Institute with the power thing. It annoyed me. She's a scientist. I'm a fighter. Anyone else think this is stupid? No, this is Ketchu. I was never going to let her hog all the experience.
Well, isn't this fun?
Yep. With mass fusion more wrecked than ever, I entered the loading screen of 1000 years. Anytime now.
At least I can hear Dogmeat panting. It relieves me to know that he's here with me.
And finally, I emerge.
Huh? What did you find, boy? Oh, I see. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm saving the game.
I am not getting stuck in that loading screen again. It was during that loading screen that I remembered I can actually upgrade my armor in this game.
Preston, would you mind? I'm trying to do a monologue here.
What are you building?
Up yours, Preston.
As it turned out, any modification worth my time needed at least one rank in armorer. I put that plan in hold and set my trophies on display.
Yeah.
I needed some quick XP. And fast. There was no real pressure. I'm just impatient. I went through the BB and picked up some easy-to-do quests. Helping the parasites at Sanctuary was first on the list. I tried to go ham with the water pumps, but I hit the building limit. The wire fences felt my ire and vanished back to Ether to make way for all the things needed to complete my quest. I knew the tomatoes I stole would come in handy. I don't just have a green thumb, I have a green fist. I keep punching the ground, and it keeps working.
Yo, Carla, buy my trash.
You break it, you buy it.
Thanks, Carla.
The last part of this quest was to set up some defenses. In case the R-word group wants to invade, I set the turrets on roofs nearby. It'll give the close-range fighters something to worry about. I know mine own weaknesses.
Thought so.
And it was a waste of time. 155 experience was just a drop in the ocean.
Let's go meet Virgil. Knock knock, anyone home? Oh, what am I talking about? You don't have a door.
Piccolo did indeed have a job for me.
Oh yeah, the serum.
It wasn't in my quest log for some reason, but my BB finally registered it, so I won't forget it again. It was supposed to be simple. Get into the bioscience thing, yoink the serum, and come back. But of course, by the time I arrived at the scene, one of the oldest scientists was experiencing a temper tantrum.
Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Okay, not really my style. Of course, this happens now that I kinda wanted to get into the bioscience thing. I was expecting boring dialogue ahead, but Fallout 4 doesn't let me get bored. Yeah! I wasn't expecting violence because of what the scientist guy said, but it's not unwelcome. Yeah, I don't like the shooty buckets. Yoinky doinkies. Aww. Oh, I wasn't even supposed to go here. Yeah! Like usual, I disarmed the traps Ketchu style. Oh, hilarious. I wonder what happens if I push this thing here. Oh, I closed the door. Oh wow, this actually hurt. Ooh, more food, yes. Oh no. Eat this punch! From time to time, my curiosity and my greed leads me to try some unconventional things. It's not always worth the time investment. Oh, worth it, I found food. Gimme. Oh, I can't get it. Yay, more food. Lack Institute lab coat. Whoa, look at that, looking good. No. Ooh, toys. Yep. Wow, traps hurt. Oh, I can't reach that. Frick. Yes, I got it. These turrets got the third position on the list of hardest enemies. Second would be the loading screens. And the hardest one was right in front of me. Oh, okay, thank God.
Got it.
God, I'm good at what I do. I tried turning down the turrets on every terminal I got my fingers on, because it's a pain to deal with them. Neat. Now a picture for Instagram next to the big boy. Yeah, could be better, could be worse. Like this. Hiya! The terminal next room granted me the access to the bioscience folks. Next, I just had to backtrack a little. You might not believe this, but I'm lost once again. Hey guys, let's parlay. The good doctor was visibly upset. I don't know why. Didn't listen. So I tried asking him to be patient with me, but my character said this instead.
I'm not a patient person, Dr. Higgs.
Well, my guy ain't wrong, but it wasn't what I wanted to say. Alright, let's load up. It's not all bad. I get to do this better now. First of all, I'm gonna wear my best dress. Let's see him ignore me now. All that was left was to maybe drink a little fire water for some liquid courage. I'm pretty anxious socially sometimes. Darn it, I don't have anything to increase my charisma. I'll have to trust my natural charisma to do the trick.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
No.
Well, I did my best. Hello. The two scientists were covering like little puppies. They were too cute, so I hesitated. Wait, what's my quest here? Talk, resolve. Okay. Oh, cool, gorillas. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was in the middle of something. You talking now? Lawrence here tried to bait me into punching him, but I don't like to do things when told to do them. So I kept telling him no, and eventually the other guy got sick of this shit.
Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. I want to put an end to this.
Be stubborn. I can respect that. Oh yeah, maybe I'm done stealing for now. In the end, it was a little disappointing. I was half expecting a bigger fight. Oh, it's okay, I'll just speed up something else. I forgot to save before entering the loading screen. That was scary. I hate doing things twice, with a burning passion.
I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
It's okay, I hear that all the time.
There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Sparring sessions! Now let's go see Virgil. Oh yeah, saved before loading screen. Yahoo! Mr. Greentech was also happy to see me.
I need that serum.
Why? I handed him the serum, and he stuck it up his arm.
This is incredible.
Virgil blossomed right before my very eyes. He has finally become a man. He told me to steal what I want and leave him alone. Yowza! I'm out, peace! I like Virgil. It is lucky that no one at the Institute can check from the logs where exactly have I been traveling to. Otherwise, they might just discover this place. I need some easy experience to get that armorer perk that I want. So let's go be a jackass to Piper. I actually like Piper. She's the kind of journalist that I like. Just wants to know the truth. But can we handle the truth? Hey, Piper.
Piper.
Heading my way?
What does that even mean? The thing. Interview. No, don't worry, boy. I'm not replacing you. Interview, Piper. Interview. Okay, then see ya. Maybe it's too late to have an interview. I wonder if I'm trespassing. I'll try and wait. Yeah. See you in the morning. I sat there 2 hours, unmoving, like a statue, and failed again.
Head my way?
Okay then, never mind. No interview here. Back at the institute, I returned my quest to Alice, got the level up I needed, and I could have saved some time if I just did that from the get-go. From there, I wanted to have a chat with my son, in hopes he would have some work for his papa.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Bro, have you seen these muscles? Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
My son is proud of me. For my next mission, I needed to secure Mr. Wallace for the Institute. He's a smart science guy. Not a problem. I'm known for my suave charisma.
I'll be waiting.
Oh goody, my head's back. Okay, I didn't listen to any of that. Reach the house. Got it? First, I'm gonna don my armors. Phew, I'm back. What the heck's making that noise? Really? You have to do that here? Oh. I installed the most basic upgrades on my armor, and to punch even harder, I added some weights on one of my hand armors. I couldn't do both. Need more lead, I see. It's getting worse. That's it, I'm out of here. I fast traveled to Arcjet, which was close to my goal, and a welcoming party of ruffians sent their greetings. Aha! Sleep tight, everyone. I can hear a bird in the distance. Oh wow, we're doing this now? Oh well, nothing I can do about you guys unless you come down. You coming down? Ow, that hurts, actually. Okay, I'm out, peace. How rude! Hey, somebody's helping me. A gunner? Oh, okay. I'm on everybody's scrap list. Oh, these guys were my target. Oh, now my boys are here. Oh, okay. Yo! Luckily, I was right next to the operation zone. I rushed inside through the door for shelter. Vertibirds are kind of annoying. Next up, seducing the science guy. I need to put on my best. Charisma is up to 5.
Are you a robot?
Baby, I can be a robot.
Go away!
Well, I did my best. The Institute guy got tired of waiting and ordered a deep strike on the guy. A toaster was teleported on top of the science guy's head, knocking him out cold. Yeah, cool. I think my seduction didn't work, because he couldn't see my charms. I'm not coping. Back at the Institute, Father made use of my charisma again and asked me to deliver a speech through the radio to the whole Commonwealth. I recited the entire script of B-movie. It was glorious.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across.
I know, right? After that, we put some lasagna in the oven and watched the B-movie together. Sean couldn't wait to see it after hearing the script. Then I was needed in the big league meeting thing, because I was supposed to be the big boss man now. Get out of the way, losers. I'm gonna put on my best dress, and then I need something to increase my courage, which equals strength.
Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
Ah, heck yeah. Allison then asked me, more weapons or more synthesizers or other such nonsense. I told her to surprise me, to get her off my case.
Okay then.
Yeah.
My compliments on getting V5.
No problem, now get out of the way. Wow, I got 2 levels out of that. Shortcut. Ow.
It's no secret that you worked with the railroad.
I did not. Sean was relieved to know that I had banished them to the Shadow Realm.
I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
No, it was just another job from Dr. Amari.
Not a problem at all.
My son, with bloodshot eyes, described to me in the most creative ways why and how we will destroy the Sisterhood of Steel.
They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
Darn, son, you bloodthirsty. You take after me after all. I'm proud. Next, 2 nice young ladies briefed my next mission to me. I think Dr. Lee smiled when I called her young. As much as she can anyway. That resting face ain't going nowhere.
Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
Yeah, I played Fallout 3. Mission parameters. Teleport to the airport. Punch every bad lad. Shove an android inside Liberty Prime. And enjoy the show.
Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
Don't worry, I can probably take it.
Good luck to you.
I don't need your luck, I'm good. Meow. I got lost again. Shortcut. Ow.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm kind of a big deal. She's nice. I'm going to call her Yisolda. Whoa, okay. Straight into the thick of it. I don't think these guys can appreciate my dress. Ow! Oh, duck meat is already out there. Duck meat has no chill. Oh. Yeah, okay, of course. Again. Oh, no. Ah, grab basket. Okay. Yo, chill. I punched everyone present. Accidentally some friendlies too. Oops, sorry. It was just another day in the office. Come on, I just spawned. I punched the mine. I can't see anything. I was against using chems in this run, but I had to change my attitude to win this. I guess I have no choice. Frick. I have been humbled. Then I had a mild headache, because an idea happened, and I ran inside, effectively forcing my opposition into close quarters. I will suck you. After everyone on the first floor were sleeping, I chilled a bit on the stairs, and somebody triggered a mine. Ooh, not me. I roughhoused a bit, found a thing, and slapped it with my fist. Oh, so there was more to this mission. That invited some friendlies over. Hoopla, I'm out. I disabled the second generator soon after. Yeah. After turning off the third generator, I shoved the droideka up Liberty Prime's neck and met an old friend. Dance! How you doing, old buddy, old pal? Let's dance! See ya, dance. I passed as many pros and proettes of iron as I could before the droid finished up injecting its genetic material into Optimus Prime. Hacking done. We were done. Prime would soon shoot the big blimp, Ritwin, out of the sky, and the Terminator dude came to pick me up.
Don't believe you want to live.
Alright, take me down to the Paradise City where the less laser beams, please. And this is how I turned Bridwin into Bridloose. Yow! Fascinating. And that's how I beat up Fallout 4. My vengeance is now complete. One like, one prayer for the Brotherhood. Back at the Institute, I gave Sean all the toys I picked for him. I don't know, maybe you'll like this. I don't know what kids are into these days. Some steel. You probably have enough these. Beer bottle. Not every boy has these. And here's all the allow ones you've missed. Oh! Wow, some scissors, you can run with these. I know some boss holotags will make you happy. New graphics card, these are all the rave these days. More holotags. A pencil, you like drawing, don't you, Sean? Look, a gas canister. We need to get you a moped. Some asbestos. Stuff on my sick son challenge.
Are you comfortable?
It's good of you to ask. I'm fine.
He was trying to tell me something, but I was preoccupied. Then he told me he would like to sleep.
I think I'd like to sleep now.
Alright, I'll see you when you wake up. While my son was having a nap, I went inside my head for a while and got lost in thought. I do that from time to time when I'm bored. I just make up scenarios and stories. Yo, where is Sean? Did he wake up and go somewhere? How did he get away from under all these toys? Amazing. I believe this is the first time I've beaten Fallout 4, despite having 600 hours in the game. I usually just write mods and build weird settlements. Duck meat. What to do next? I do have a family to replace, some quests and DLCs left undone. Let me know if I need to beat them up too. Wow, that was a long one. God bless this mess. I did my best. Like the video to pray for Sean, and subscribe to pray for me. Thanks for watching, see you next time, take care now, bye bye then.